Hello everyone and welcome to this week's new 26 Vigilante 8. We've got 4 more episodes to do. Technically 5 if you count the recently announced Christmas special. Yeah, I'm counting that as part of the official order. So you can come and get me if you feel like you want to disagree. But enough about things in the future. Let's talk about the present. Sounds of Silence. A Fluttershy AJ episode. The last time the friendship map paired these two up was Viva Las Pegasus, in which they reformed the Flim Flam brothers, stopped an evil casino owner, and proved themselves worthy of doing friendship missions. Now they found themselves on another. So the moral of this episode is about emotions, more specifically anger. We all have our anger points, and some of us let it out quickly in a brutal, unrequited rage. Others take their time with it and let it build till it explodes. And some just don't know how to deal with it. Anger is kind of touchy because it's on an individual level. Everybody has their different fuses, as it were. As far as controlling your temper and knowing when and how to let it out, it is super important. Or any emotion for that matter. Most people, when they're having emotional distress, especially those that are going through depression problems, often have hard time vocalizing that emotion. Or at worst, they fear that it might harm somebody else. Remember, kids, words hurt. But being silent can be just as hurtful. And yes, you will get angry, but it's how you deal with that anger, how you subvert it, and firstly, how you release that anger that is the most important. Some people use their release of anger like what I'm doing here, making YouTube videos or posting or being super creative. Some people just blurt it out loud. Some people use music. Everybody's got an outlet for their emotional problems. It's very important in life, especially if you're young, to find one. And heck, I would even go as far to say find several if you can. It will most certainly help. And when it comes to friendship, everybody has their anger moments, their debates, their constant fights, and sometimes in those fights we need space. And that's a good thing too. But as long as we don't let the anger and debates break up the friendship, and we're able to understand each other and even understand ourselves and have a laugh about it, our friendship will come ever stronger in that degree. But silence can also be just as harmful, as proven by the newest race we've been introduced to, the Kieran. The Kieran, when they're first introduced here, are the strong, silent type, but it's all Percival. When we meet the only, supposedly, talking Kieran. Autumn Blaze is her name, and she talks about as fast as Pinkie Pie does. Or Fran from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. She needs to breathe. This laughing, joking, and light-hearted Kieran explains through song, A Kieran's Tale being the name of the song, why the village has gone silent. You see, when the Kieran get angry, they become a whole nother being by themselves, built with anger magic that equivalizes in a very well animated and very colorful flame. I expect plenty of OC stuff coming out of both of these designs, but the second design is more noticeable. In the song, we get the entire history of this conflict. Anger broke out between two Kieran. They couldn't solve it, and when their anger was released by the alternate form, it burned the entire village down. After that, the leader of the Kieran decided that silence is the golden rule to try to stop the problem from ever happening again. That is, except for one. Autumn, who decided that her voice and her ability to speak was somewhat of a gift and important to her. So she was exiled until Applejack and Waterside find her. It's through a combination of both Applejack's stubbornness in direct direction plus Waterside's kindness and calm that ends up resolving the conflict on both sides. And yes, they do get into several arguments in the early third to show the importance and the severity of letting an argument stop what you're doing. Throw you off track, and even harm a friendship. But it's through both partners in this friendship quest doing it their way with their respective talents and understanding each other that they get through it. Waterside shows her character growth over the years, getting assertive at times with the often stubborn Applejack, and putting her back in place, while Applejack shows her trademark honesty and listening skills, mostly in over-talkative Autumn. And it's really Autumn that is a highlight here. Yes, she's talking super duper fast, but she's super duper lovable. And the song, A Kieran's Tale, happens to be the second best song of the season, right behind Road to Friendship. It's really strong, and even the main hook of the song itself is used in the final scene of the episode to link it all together. Plus, the moral is a good one and is constantly reinforced through not only the first third, but the last third of the episode. And it's always nice to see a new race and a new place. Although the moral and the conflict was given away in that first 2 minutes, thanks to my waifu, it all works out in the end. The animation, especially for the song is fantastic here. And of course the voice work couldn't be done any better. This episode may annoy others especially for Applejack's stubbornness when they first enter the village, but it's nothing too hurtful, and the moral and the song strengthen it. Plus, everything works out, and the new character is a fine addition. If the ending of the conflict weren't deadly given away, it would pretty much be perfect. And it's hard not to make the case for it. Man, the back end of Season 8 is super strong, and Sounds of Silence is another strong entry. It's not a 6 for once this week, but it is a 5 out of 6. Definitely a strong episode here, especially if you're a Waterside fan. She really shows her strengths as a character and her brand new assertive nature. And showing it with Applejack is a perfect contrast. Strong new song, strong new race with interesting animation to boot. Man, this season's rounding the corner really strong. So, what are your views on Sounds of Silence? Tell me down in the comment section below. And, I don't typically ask for likes, but I'm going to hear it. If you like what you hear, click the thumbs up and hit the sub button. It helps. Even though I'm doing this for free, because I'm not one of those dudes. But until next week, let's hope the strong streak continues and find peace in your own nirvana. I'll see you next Saturday morning.